Hi friends, in the previous class we learned about interfaces, column alphabets or we can also call as column letters or labels, and we had seen row numbers also. Now I am going to start class number 2. As we had gone through all the interfaces, and I had said that each and every box is called as a cell. So if you want to type anything, first we need to select on cell so that cell get activated. Then we can type something. See here we have typed something, and this is called name box, and as I said this is called formula box. The name box gives the address of the particular text. See, C5 is there, C column and fifth row, and in the formula box what we have written is mentioned here. Like this, by selecting with mouse we can write anything wherever we want. By selecting the cell we can write wherever we want, like this, as I had written. So total short texts are written here. In some cases there will be large text, like greater than 10 words or greater than 15 words, like that. For example, I am just writing here like this. See here, when we observe, the total name crossed from C to D. But if we press delete by clicking D cell like this, nothing has been done because the total name is in C cell, C12 cell. For looks it is showing like that it is present in both cells, but both are different. For example, I will select the D12 cell and I press delete. See, nothing happening. If I press C12 cell and I press delete, everything has been gone. So now I want to go back. I will press Ctrl Z. Now if I press some words or letters, for example EXCEL, then it is showing Excel in the D12 cell. But in the C12 cell, up to somewhat name is mixing. In future classes, I can show how to show complete name. But now I can just tell you how to adjust. To adjust the text, we need to go to near alphabets and we need to click here and just drag up to whatever we want. Okay, still we need to drag. Like this we can do. Otherwise, there is one more option. We want to click on middle of the line, double click, then we can adjust the line. So we have done up to here, and there is one more option called increasing the row height. Row means this horizontal line. How we can increase the horizontal line? First we need to select the cell and go towards the number, and we need to hold that, click and hold, and just drag towards down. Like this we can increase the row height. Now I need to go back. For go back, there is a shortcut I have already mentioned. There is Control plus Z, Control Z. Like this we need to select and we need to do Control Z. Now I'm going to show something. If I selected this cell, it will select on that particular cell only. If we click on the top of the column here, C column, total column is selected. If I select here D column, total D column is selected. If I select here, total E column is selected. The same is seen in rows also. If I select 12th row, everything has been selected, and if I go to 10th row and select, everything has been selected. We need to click on the number or we need to click on the alphabet. If I want to select column and rows, the horizontal thing and vertical thing, I need to press Control and I need to click D and as well as this 12, so that we can select both rows. If I want to select one more, I need to select like this. But don't forget to press Control. And now I had written 1, 1, 2, Sunday, Tuesday, day 1, January, February, and 24, 48, like this. I have written to explain something new for you. If we want to go to next cell, press arrows. For example, I'm just pressing here. If I need to go for next cell, then press right arrow, and again I need to go for down, press down arrow. If I want to go for up arrow, and if I want to go left side, I need to press left arrow. Like this we can use. Now I have written these all things to explain new concepts and tricks. Here I have written 1. If I select the 1 and I go towards the corner dot and I will drag up to 10 number. See here, we got all ones. If I select this 1 and 2 by holding shift, for selection we need to hold shift and we need to select and release the shift and go towards this dot and just drag up to 10. See here, we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10. And the same in alphabets also, like it is a weekend Sunday, I'm just going towards the corner, I'm just dragging here, we are getting all the weekdays. Finally, this is the shortcut for Tuesday, TUE, and I will go for corner and I will drag up to here. See, we got all these shortcut names. In the case of days, if I go for corner and I just drag here, we get day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 like this. Because we are getting like this because it's a default in the Excel. They had designed like that. When we coming to the January, if I drag up to here, we will get all the months. In shortcuts also, it is Feb is shortcut for February. If I drag this, we can get all these months. Here 3 and 6. If we the difference is 3 and 6 has difference 3. If I select by holding shift and just releasing releasing the shift, and I will drag up to the end. See here, 3 table came and each and every number has difference 3. If I want 24 table, I need to write these both. I need to select by holding shift and I need to release the selection by releasing the shift, and I need to go for corner and drag. See here, we got all the 24 table. I need to say something like, if I select this, see here at the corner, right hand side corner, here average is there. Average is 132 for all the 24 up to 240. The average is 132. Count is 10. We have 10 numbers here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So count is 10, and the sum, the total sum means total addition we got 1320. The average is 132. Like that we can write here average or anything. If I select this total, here we get 16.5 is an average, count is 10 numbers, and sum is 165. Like that we can get. Now I need to tell about copying and also duplicating and movement. For example, I'm just selecting, I'm clicking here and dragging up to here, and I need to move this, and I need to go, then I will go for this line and select and I drag here. So entire total whatever we taken, everything has been moved. If I need to copy or duplicate this, I need to move by pressing Control and I need to drag it to top. See here, everything has been duplicated, and I will do the same again. Press Control and just drag. See here, again it came. Like this we can duplicate. Okay, I had deleted all these things. Now I'm deleting this one also. Okay, for short numbers we can prefer this method. If the numbers are more, we need more results, then what to do? We can't drag up to that. There is also one more technique called, and now I will say, here 1 and 2 are there. I need to select 1 and I need to select 2. After selecting, here there is a dot, here there is dot. I need to double click that dot. See here, if I double click, it came up to 12. Because why it came up to 12 means, here it is filled up to only 12. So if we double click, it came up to the 12. And same is seen here. Select by holding shift both and go towards the corner, release the shift, and with the help of mouse just drag up to here. See, this is normal process, and do for same like. Okay, now I need 24 table. First I will select this, I will make it here, and now I will select with the help of shift and release, and with the help of mouse I will double click here. Up to now we have gone through normal numbers, serial numbers, weekends, shortcuts, days, and also months up to now, and also tables. Now I am just gonna tell about the name, normal names. For example, this is my name and I'm just going towards corner. I'm just dragging up to here. See here, we got same name to all cells because of the Excel default. And here this is name box, as I had told you. This is very flexible. We can adjust whatever we can, where we want to select. Up to that we can adjust here. For example, if I select here, we can clearly visible like number of columns and number of rows here. To view clearly, we need to increase the name box. If we don't increase the name box, for example, this is short. If I press C, here it's not showing completely. We want to see completely, we need to go towards this. See, like this. And this is formula box. Here there are three dots. This helps to adjust, like increasing and decreasing. Like this, here there is a slide bar and three dots we can see here also. And here also we can adjust sliding bar or status bar, like this. After this, on the class number 3, I will say about sheets, colors, how to create password for each sheet, how to give colors and everything. Okay, bye.